Everybody, it's Carl here, and before you watch the video, I just wanted to let you guys know that this was my second attempt at mounting this battery kill switch. I pretty much scrapped all the footage from the first attempt because it was just a big waste of time. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy. So it's the next day, everybody, and I drilled the holes last night, as you can see, and I realized I royally messed up. So sure, it looks all nice and, looks like it would work, right? Well, you flip it around and I see one problem. When I went to shove the switch in there, it literally sits right against that the license plate light housing, and there's just not enough room. And you gotta think there's going to be a pigtail there too, which adds some thickness to it. So that's a problem. I did find another right tail lamp with a decent cover on it. This one's a little scratched up, and it looks like it's been painted before, but it's a little scratched up from, getting moved around constantly in my pile of parts, because I'm trying to find another part. But before I take the cover off, I'm going to rob, the license plate lamp housing. It looks a lot nicer than the one that's on my car, so this one might be going on the car. I'm going to take the screws, take the rubber mount, and turns out the other tail lamp on my Camaro doesn't have the seal, but you could tell somebody's been here and has tried to restore this because they riveted the housing on, which usually just has plastic push pins, and then they also tried to glue this seal back on, and that's why mine's missing, because it just fell off. So I'm just going to take the seal off too and keep it, and maybe I'll clean it up one day and slap it on. But for right now, I don't really care. So I think I'm going to keep the housing though, but and I'll just put that back upstairs, but I'm going to take everything else off and keep that, like the, the retainers and all that. So yeah, I'm going to get it tore down real quick here, and then we'll have a cover to work with, and we'll reline up everything with tape, and we'll drill the holes and get her done. I got everything off of that other tail lamp that I'm going to keep for now, and what I just came up with the most genius idea. It's actually probably more like common sense for normal people, but for me, it's pretty goddamn genius. So what I'm going to do, since I already fucked up this panel, right? Can't fuck it up anymore. So I'm going to take that bracket, and then I'm going to try to cut holes. I'm going to drill holes where I think it should go now. So, where I think it should go, so everything fits. And then we'll use this as a test mule. And if it fits, then we can just copy what we have here onto this one, so we don't wreck this one, and go from there. So let's do that and give that a shot. I have officially found the right formula for where to mount this. So what I can do, after looking over it very carefully, if this focuses here, I can actually move it over just a hair more so it'll line up in the middle like it was in the first location. And hopefully my flash is not on, so that's kind of disappointing, but you can see I got plenty of room. I got plenty of room on the other side, if it gets a little brighter there. So I'm not going to be bothered by that bracket, and I got a lot more room than I thought with that pigtail being there. So I should be able to just nudge it. I should be able to just nudge it over just a little bit more, and which I will just pretty much just do that right away on that without even test fitting it and re-drilling holes or anything, because I've already wasted enough of my time trying to mount this goddamn thing. Honestly, I should have just did this from the start and just did it this way and just mounted it all the way on the bottom and, took the easy way out. But I wanted to make it look, symmetrical and everything, but, sometimes that's just not how it works out. So yeah, I'm just going to nudge it over on the new one a little bit, just a hair, and I think that's going to be great. That'll be good to go. As you can see, I have all the holes drilled. I have it mounted, and I actually went to the hardware store and I bought some fancy hardware, and I even got some washers and some lock nuts. But this is a victory to me, and it looks great too when it's on the car. Just here, I'll plug in the light, and then we'll slide it in place, and you kind of get to see what it looks like. All right, so when it's on the car, it's supposed to pretty much look like that, and you know, and it works pretty good. You know, you can, that's off, that's on. Yeah, it works as it should. So it'll be nice, and when we get the battery relocated, well, I'll drill the hole later. I'm not going to do it now. I'm just going to take the moral victory of getting this all mounted and ready to go, and then we'll worry about drilling the holes through the bracketry of the tail lamp to route the wires, and then, you know, mounting the battery, and then having the cables come somewhere through the rear body panel and then all the way up front. So yeah, I'm going to count this as a moral victory for now. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Please leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe if you want to see more, because there is going to be a lot to do on this car still.